What's good, y'all? How is everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone is having or has had a wonderful Friday. And if your Friday is not over yet, I hope that it is continuing to do or to be uh, very fun. Fridays are always supposed to be fun. End of the weekend ahead, always good to go. Unless you got to work on Saturday, which I do. But anyway, enjoy the Friday for what it is. End of the week. I want to say a special thank you to the person who sent me this hat. I think I'm digging it. Thank you very much. I love it. Thank you for giving me. Thank you for getting it in black. I like that. Like that very much. Straight out of the USA. What's good? Um. So guys, yeah. What my Wendy shade is? I'm just doing it for style. I don't know. Anyway. Shade look better? Shades look better? I don't know. Does it look better with the shades? Y'all let me know in the comments. Shades or no shades? I don't know. I got this big bright light, right in front of me, so the shades are kind of, helping that out. But yeah, it's all good. Tell me in the comments or in the chat, shades or no shades. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Anyway, guys, what's good? I hope that you all have had a wonderful week. Guys, if you are not a part of it, please join our group, Expat Creatives. Please join that group, Expat Creatives, on Facebook. We want to promote you if you are doing anything creative, whether it is your job, a hobby, or just anything you do from time to time. If it is creative and it's positive, we do want to share it. There is a lot of creativity out there, and so much so that I believe that true creatives, real creatives, the people who are truly underground, are not going to always get the respect that they deserve. So we want to do everything we can to promote what you got. And if we have the funds, we will always support you by buying the product that you have. Um, and yeah, so that's good. And guys, so far, thank you for the comments on the last video. Again, Tobago last night, that was random, but it was awesome. Thank you so much. I really like that. Yo, the missing piece. What's good? How you doing? How you doing? Uh, yes. Missing. Why do you call yourself the missing piece? You ain't never missing when you here, dog. You are very welcome here. It's all good. Crackers, what's good? What's good? Good to see you again, and thank you for joining. Um, I'm searching for my moderators if they are not out on Friday night, which I wouldn't blame you. I'm just here because I got to be up early tomorrow morning, but it's all good. Anyway, um, yeah, I'm gonna let it roll for a few more minutes, and yeah. Also, guys, in the comments, are you guys into country music or not? I'm not really into country music, but I do like a few bands. Um, Yeah, my favorite one is Florida Georgia Line. That's my favorite group from the countryside. My favorite song from them is Cruise with the Nelly remix Cruise. That was cool. Yeah, if you haven't heard that, search Florida Georgia Line featuring Nelly, and that song is dope. I like that one. Let's see, a little just a random name. It's all good, man. No worries, no worries. Do you, and I respect it. Let's see. So yeah, let's see. Hello from Spain. Spain. What's it called? Manu Yesia. Please let me know if I'm pronouncing your name right. If I'm not, I'm so sorry. But thank you for joining from Spain. That's dope. That's cool. I like that. I really like that. Hey, tell me, what is Spain like? Cause I really have a huge interest in visiting Spain. Um, I have a huge interest in visiting Spain. I am a fan of Spanish women. No, I'm joking. I know, no, I'm a fan of Spain. Like many of my friends from the U.S. are directly from Spain, and they've all been really cool. They've all told me about the culture, but I do want to know from someone who's actually there, like right now. Like, tell me, what is Spain about? Like, what are some of the best parts and the best things to do in Spain? because that would be really cool to travel there. I'm really looking forward to going to Spain one day, Barcelona and Madrid. So yeah, I'm looking forward to going there someday. Hopefully in the next year or so. That would be cool. Just make a quick 1 week trip. Any part of the Mediterranean sea you can visit. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Okay. Come on, yeah, I'm looking forward. I like Spain. I like France too. Um, Barcelona maybe or Andalusia. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, okay. I gotta check those places out. I gotta check them out. Yeah. So, but thank you very much for joining. That is awesome. Fans from Spain. That is really cool, guys. Thank you so much. Um, yes, I believe. Yeah, okay. So guys, we also have I finally got the super chat thing working. So if you do want to do the super chat, it's cool. I'm not asking for it. If you can though, that would be awesome. But yes, so let me actually turn the brightness on this thing up. Cool. There we go. All right. So, guys, what are your plans this weekend? Are you guys doing anything fun? Anything fun at all? Are you going anywhere? Are you going to see anybody special? Uh, what's the plan for this weekend for you guys? I would like to know. I want to be nosy for a bit. Just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Um, yeah. And to the Patreon who sent me this hat, you are awesome. I love this hat. This hat is nice. Like the moment I opened the box and I saw it, I'm like, yo, this is dope. I like this. I actually just went to Uniqlo today and bought like three new. It's called the Heat Tech. Heat Tech. It's like a modern version of like a long john, but it's way more stylish, like smooth and this is basically like the shirt, but like with long sleeves. Man, this stuff is nice. Slim fit too. It's good. I bought some new black pants. The cool thing I like about Uniqlo's pants is that they have like the flexible kind now. So when you put it on, it stretches like a little bit. So it's not like the old school jeans where it was just when you put them on you couldn't move. It's like they're really flexible now. That is what I like about Uniqlo. That's cool. Let's see. Tattoo removal. Go with the bicycle to the coast. I like biking. I bike every day, so that would be cool. That would be awesome. It'd be cool if I could take my bike to Spain though, because my bike is pretty damn cool. Um, yeah, because my bike, is unscrewed and you can fold it up, and it's a high-speed race bike. Oh man, woo! I wish I could take that thing to Spain and just ride through the roads, man. Spain, I want to, man. That would be cool. Just be chilling in Spain for a week. Oh man, I want to chill out. I want to chill in France too. Europe, man. Europe is a lovely place, man. With lovely people. Man, I met some cool people from Europe in Osaka. Oh my goodness, lovely. Let's see. But yeah, guys. So I'm gonna wait maybe another minute. Hopefully, we can get a few more people in. And guys, if you are here, please hit that like button. That would do us greatly, and we would greatly appreciate that. Ride the Tour de France. You know what? I've always thought about that. I've always thought about like riding the Tour de France. But I have to get a proper bike for that if I ever wanted even to try that, and I would have to train for that. Like, I work out every day, but like that's a whole different kind of training. Like, that would be something interesting though. One thing I do want to do if I ever have the time is join like a Japanese biking group and just bike, just like a nice 2 to 3 hour bike ride, maybe once or maybe twice a month on a weekend. That would be cool because I think my furthest bike ride in Japan thus far was I think a 4 hour bike ride from Okazaki City to Nishio City, which was about one way. I believe it was 25 or maybe 25 or 30 kilometers one way. So it was like a 60-kilometer ride. So, yeah, it was a nice long ride, and I am not ready to do that again. I was drained for like the next like 4 days after that, but it was cool. South tip to Hokkaido. With a tent on the back. South tip to Hokkaido with a tent on the back. Huh? South tip to Hokkaido. You mean Hokkaido? Yeah. What up? We got Cowboy Joe. What's good? What's good? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Jamie's what's good in the house for the bike ride. Oh man, Kyushu. Oh, okay. That might be cool one day. I gotta find out what are the best biking trails because I'm always riding in the street, which is cool. But I mean, if I had a preference, it would be also just to have a good bike path because I hate riding with cars. But I'm used to it now. But still, I would rather just ride on the actual bike path. Um, but yeah, let's see. Southernmost tip of Japan or to northern tip. That is a ride, and you need time for that. So honestly, like if we ever, well, if I ever have the time, and I can get some friends going along too, then yeah, that would be the trip of a lifetime, man. A whole bike through Japan. Oh my gosh, that would be cool. Bike in the rain. It would have to be in like the spring, like spring going into summer, like so it's not too hot and not too cold, so it'd be cool. But yeah, that would be nice. Uh, Thank you for the tip with that. I will look forward into that. Let's see. Um, yeah, cool. So guys, a few cool things is in the near future. I'm gonna have a friend that I know from South Korea. She's half Korean, and I was with her. I went to school with her, and she will be on the live stream next Friday, and that will be really cool. So, really good friend of mine. Uh, yeah. So we actually ran a few clubs together back in the university. So that's cool. What else is there? I got my friend from Malaysia who is full Malaysian, and she's I met her actually as an exchange student at my university, and hopefully she will be here the third Saturday of this month. So that would be cool. So a lot of cool people coming on, and I hopefully have a Canadian guy who's living and working in Thailand. So that should be cool. And my good friend, I will introduce him later because some of you guys might know him from his old YouTube page. He got a new one. He's been my good friend. He's been a big influence in my startup in YouTube. 4 years ago. So yeah, been pretty cool. So with that being said, I've got a lot of cool people coming on. Also, we have the Black and East thing going on. Hopefully, we can get an episode out by this Monday. Please support that if you can. Just give it a like and a watch. And yeah, this thing is gonna be pretty cool. What I do really want to do though is I want to not hook up. Anyway, I want to collab with some YouTubers in the local area or just in Japan. So if you are a YouTuber in Japan, I don't care what you look like, white, black, whatever. If you're a YouTuber in Japan and you would like to collab, just talk about Japan, our experiences, the highs and lows of our experiences here, come on through, send me a message, and I would love that. And guys, if you ever want to get on the live chat while I'm doing it or on the live stream while it's going on, please let me know. I'll put the link in the chat, and then you can just join. So, because it would be pretty cool. Anyway, with that being said, I want to get into basically how to stay positive in a country as a foreigner. How to stay positive in a foreign country as the foreigner. And when there's many times that stress can come through. And I think my first example of this would be when I was in China, right? China is a very cool country. I love China very, very much. It is, my first, experience outside of America. So it was a really fun 2 years, an amazing 2 years. I learned a hell of a lot, and So, and most of what I learned, I'm still using to this day, whether it's from teaching, whether it's from life experience, whether it's just advice I got from people who have tried to help me out over the years. Even with camera work, I'm using all the advice that I've gotten, and it has helped me out wonderfully. One thing that I can say that has worked for me, and maybe it might work for you, is just if you're a person, if you're learning, hopefully that you are, because this learning never really stops. But if you can find someone older than you who has gone through what you're trying to go through, and who is just knows like kind of what road you're trying to go down, stick with them. And if you trust them, take their advice. Anyone that you trust, take their advice, because their advice can truly help you out in the long run. Let's see. Um, let's see. Manu, I said Manu, Yamanashi's a prefecture in Japan, can be a good travel. Yamanashi's prefecture in Japan can be a good travel. That forest, maybe I haven't checked it out yet, but if you guys can, keep on giving these suggestions, I will definitely take a look at these places. Crackers, japanbiking.com. Oh, cool, itineraries. Oh, that's a website. Okay, cool. Thank you. Gives an idea of the top 31 days and some info to help plan. Yo, Crackers, thank you very much. I will check that out as well after this live stream. That's awesome. That's cool. Thank you very much for that. Guys, if you have any advice or any information really about any subject, while the live stream is going on, even if it's off topic, let me know and just put it in the chat, and I will definitely look at it. Thank you very much. So, but yeah, going back to China, right? So, yeah, so the most difficult part, and sometimes even the most stressful part of living in China, for me at least, was the pollution. Now, I know there are days or even times of year in Japan where we can go maybe a week, maybe even sometimes 2 weeks maximum without any sunshine, just because it's like snow clouds or rain clouds or whatever. But and that's cool because like you can still feel the heat coming through because the sunbeams, because a rain cloud is nothing but water, so the sunbeams are still going to shine through, so you'll still get that natural sunlight even though you might not be able to see the sun. But let's see, you will, but with China or just any place with pollution, that pollution is a lot, of course, thicker than water. So some people are going to have a hard time getting through sometimes, and you can feel it. And what I mean by that is there's something that goes on in the brain where we need that sunlight. It stimulates parts of the brain like that help us, feel happier, feel, more light, put us in a better mood, because when we're in sunlight, we just feel better. Like days like today, it was very sunny, great day, great bike ride. And rainy days. I mean, rainy days, like, to me, are fun just because, biking in the rain is a bit of a challenge, and it kind of builds up the stamina, because you got wind and rain against you, but it's cool. However, there are those days where I just feel kind of drowsy and kind of low energy just because it is raining, the sun isn't coming through. However, when there's pollution, that sun, it will come through, of course, but you won't actually feel it though. It feels like you can't feel it. And when there's no sunlight for, like, when I was there 6 months at a time, that messes you up because it's like, so it's just not natural. So that's one thing that can really mess you up. And because that can mess you up, it can be quite stressful mentally. Now, one thing that helped me out with that was just being around good people. And I said this before in another live stream, and this is one thing that my first boss in China taught me. You can live in any city in the world, the most modern city, the most third world city, anywhere. If you love the city, that's cool, but you're not really going to fall in love with the city. You're going to fall in love with the people in the city. And the people in the city are is going to be what keeps you there. Because I remember my first city in China, it was like a third-tier city, very rural, no English speakers. You had a few, but it was like we're all scattered around, so we kind of were always in contact with each other through like the line version of the Chinese version of Line, which is called WeChat, and yeah, we were all connected, but it was very lonely though. Many times it was quite lonely. But because the Chinese people there were really cool, the foreigners there were really cool for the most part. It was awesome. So, and if I ever had to go back to China and live there, I would have no problem living there now because I was able afterwards to truly appreciate the people who was there. Now, I still probably might not like the city, but I would live there strictly because of the people. And the people are what keep you in a place. You know, you make friends and you make connections and they will keep you in the place. So you fall in love with this. You don't fall in love with the city. You fall in love with the people, and they are who keeps you there. So that's pretty cool. That's one thing I learned about China, or just about life, and that's one thing that kept me positive in times of heavy pollution, in times of just very drowsy days. Being around great people, and when you're inside with great people, it's almost sometimes you forget that the outside is kind of polluted. So that's one really really cool thing that I really enjoyed about China. And that's one cool thing that I learned about just life. Let's see. Carcass. Food will be most difficult thing to plan for, though. Okay, thanks. I will put that into account or take that into account. Let's see. I've been to places where the sky is always gray and people look depressed. Yeah, I mean that sky is. Here's the thing. Like, one thing China taught me is never take anything for granted because if the sky can be taken away from you, anything can. And that's why I really love Japan because the skies are always super clear. Even on the rainiest days, it still looks very tropical because it is technically a tropical island. But yeah, like Japan's island, well, the island of Japan is very beautiful during the rain season. It's pretty hectic too, but I mean, like you have the steam coming off the clouds, coming off the mountains. It's very beautiful. It's very gorgeous. Honestly, sounds like England. Yeah, I've heard about England. Or I guess some areas of it. I think Los Angeles is pretty polluted too. I'm not sure. It's nowhere near as bad as China, but it is pretty polluted though. I guess in some parts of the year. Yeah, so that's one thing that kept me really positive in China, just being around great people. And when you're around great people, you become like the people you're around. So when you're around people who know how to have a good time, because with Chinese people, they live through this every single day. So the only thing they can do is try to find peace with it. Um, or I guess try to make peace with it and try to live their lives the most positive way as possible. And when you're around people who can be positive in situations like that, oh man, like the world becomes so much better. It really, really does. Let's see. Always gray skies, only 2 weeks of sun during the summer. Woo! Yeah, enjoy that sunshine because, like I said, that once the sky can be taken away from you, you know that anything can. Yeah, appreciate everything you've got. Let's see. So I would say the second thing would be with Japan. Now, Japan, if you don't know, many foreigners who come here, I would say, and plan to stay here for a long time, many do not, strictly because Japan is a pretty stressful place in terms of working. Um, and when you're not working to like the Japanese standard of working, it's pretty hectic. There's a lot. There can be some overtime, even at the workplace, from the actual hours, maybe 8 to 5 or 9 to 6 or whatever. There can be sometimes a lot of micromanaging, and that, of course, that sucks. But it can be that way, and there can be many situations where the boss is always breathing down your back, or just the vibe at that workplace isn't fun. Because work, I mean, like it's I don't know. I mean, everyone wants to have fun. Everyone wants to have a very fun time at work. But at the same time, though, we do all know that sometimes we might have to do things or do jobs that we might not enjoy. strictly because it is a way to meet a goal in the future. Um, so yeah, but yeah, it can be quite stressful. And the thing that helped me out with that, I think it mostly all goes back to people. People are what kind of can keep you sane. People are what can keep you safe, and people are what can keep your mind stable and calm and centered and grounded. So it's very, very important to watch who you keep around you because they can either make you or break you. If your situation by yourself is already difficult, you do not need anyone else who is as or more difficult than your situation. You need people who can be positive in almost any kind of situation, and that is what's going to help you get through any negative stuff. That's what's going to keep you positive. You being around positive people. If you're around positive energy all the time and you're still negative, it's not the people, it's you. So, and that's a good time when you can go deep and look inside yourself and see what's wrong. Because there are all times I believe that we all have been around positive people, including myself, and we still ended up being negative. And that's just not the best thing to do. It really isn't. So, um, it's all about also being able to adapt to the people and the situations that you're around. So if you're around positive people, try your best to become as positive as they are, if not more. Because that just makes things better. When we're moody and when we're, not, I won't put anger in there because anger can come from a different situation. But if we're like too stubborn about something or too moody about something, we're kind of standing in our own way. So, and it's always good. I mean, to acknowledge the fact that you are moody, because we all want to be moody sometimes. It's cool, but don't let it last for too long because like the day is short. You only have 24 hours, and the more time you spend being moody, is the less time you have doing something fun or something cool or something productive. So, yeah, good people, I would say, are my number one thing or my number one way to keep yourself happy in stressful situations. And that would be cool. Yes, yes, yes. It's always good to delegate and seek support if you feel stressed. Of course, I highly agree with that. Yeah, it's always good to have a good network of friends. And when I say friends, I mean true friends, not, people you met maybe even for a while, but you don't spend any time with. No, true friends are those who are going to try to understand you at all times. That's why I don't understand why people always want to call all these other guys their friends. Like, if someone is not willing to understand you, they can't be your friend, in my opinion. Because friends view intention over delivery, where most people view delivery over intention. So, yeah, which is, because people just don't know you. So, but and that's the reason. That's a good reason not to call them a friend just yet. But yeah, so positivity can just come through just being around the right people. That's, I would say, the number one thing that can make you or break you. So yeah, I think that's basically the main topic for today. Do you guys have any comments on that, or any other ways that you can stay positive in stressful situations? I also like to read. I love reading. I love listening to meditating music. And my music that I listen to when I want to just like tune out the world and go strictly into myself is music tuned to 432 hertz, 432 hertz. Why? Because before World War II, the standard of music all around the world was set to 432 hertz, which is literally the vibrational frequency of the universe itself. That's how powerful that frequency is. But World War II, so I think, what was it? Maybe it was Germany, maybe, who changed the 432 hertz standard into the current day 440 standard. When you listen to something in 432 hertz, go on YouTube and listen to meditative music at 432 hertz. That stuff will chill you the fuck out. It really will, because now your body, like everything around you, operates at 432 hertz. Everything around you, except for the music that we create. The music that we create has, can have an awesome message, amazing beats, awesome melodies. At the end of the day, though, it's set to 440. So that's why when you listen to it, sometimes your ears might hurt more so than if you listen to 432, because your ears are customly attuned to listen to music that is set to 432 hertz. That's one thing that helps me calm down when I get stressed out. Reading and music. And when it comes to reading, I said it before and I'll say it again. I said it before and I'll say it again. The Power of Now. This is an amazing book. This book will get you. Okay, I won't say will get you because everyone's different. But this book has gotten me so much. It tells you how to go deep inside yourself, and basically that all the power that you're looking for externally is already inside you, man. All the power that's like, if you have to look externally for power, that means you're not attuned to yourself just yet. And yes, howdy cowboy, what's good? What's good? Peace bringer. Oh, the moderator is here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Chaotic Storm, what is going on? Let's see. Why I'm wearing the cowboy hat is because, like, before I went to China, me and my friends, we went to Michigan for a country music festival, and I was just listening on YouTube, and one of the songs that reminded me of her came up, and and it was just like, had to get the hat. So yeah, that was cool. That was cool. I'm more into like a country hip hop mix kind of thing. But yeah, I'm serious, guys. Check out Florida Georgia Line featuring Nelly, Cruise. 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 That is an awesome song, and I love it. I love that song so much. Yeah. So basically, it teaches you how to be enlightened by going inside yourself and knowing that you have all the power that you need, and that you do not need anything or need to search for anything externally, because when you search for something externally, everything external is subject to change. Everything. And external even means your own physical body, because your physical body is still outside of your true self. When you sit down and you just sit back, or even just lay down and just like rest and focus your attention on your inner self, not your body, but your true inner self, you'll feel energy literally flowing like liquid in your body. And it's not blood, it's not like physical liquid, it's like a spiritual essence flowing through your body. And that's who you are. That's what you are. You are the essence that's operating this thing to move around, to enjoy this thing we call the physical world before you got to go back. So yeah, so it's awesome. It's pretty cool. Let's see, Manu, some friends have different interests, and sometimes I have different good moments between them. Seems that there's not a perfect friend. Some friends are friends. I mean, yeah, let's see. My mother gifted me the book, Official, about motivation. Cool. I mean, listen, any book that helps you out, do that. Any book that helps you out. I'm in Toronto today watching you live. Hey, shout out to Toronto. Lovely, 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 lovely. What's Toronto like? Is it chilly up there, or is it still pretty hot? Let's see. Yeah, but guys, this book has just helped me out. But yeah, like there are other tons of books that I'm going to start reading because I'm almost done with this one. However, I'm gonna keep this one because I will have to read it again. Because like one thing that I know about the human mind is that the human mind, for like average, will only retain about 10% fully of anything it's read only for one time. So I'm gonna read this book hopefully about 4 or 5 times before I want to give it away to somebody. But I love this thing. I love this book. I love it. So I'm about page 120. Oh, 130, 140. Wow. Okay, 140 out of 180 pages. So basically, pretty soon I'm gonna be done. But yeah, Oh no, there we go. Okay, but I'm really looking forward to finishing this book and reading it again, and also getting more books about consciousness and how to, truly be happy. Because happiness comes from within. Uh, if happiness is external, then that's it's dangerous because now we're attaching our emotions to something physical, who that is outside of ourselves. And in the present moment, it's good, but or at least it feels good. But long term, that's a very dangerous situation because whatever you're clinging on to as an attachment, whether it's a person or an object or even a place, it's subject to change. It's subject to be gone at some point. So I would say don't have attachments to anyone or anything. Of course, you want to love people, love your family and friends, but don't have an unhealthy attachment to them. When you love someone, you want to be able to love them in a way where they still feel free. So, because if you love them in a way where you want to possess them into your world, that's not going to make anyone happy. People will resent you for doing that if that is what someone does. But yeah, love is supposed to be free, and when I say free, not costly, but love is supposed to feel free. Like you can still live your life while someone loves you. So that is cool. It's nice, not too hot, about 70 Fahrenheit or so. Okay. That sounds good. Right now it feels like it's like 75. 75? I think it's like 75 right now here in Okazaki. So, yes. So, guys, you got any plans this weekend? Are you guys doing anything fun this weekend? Going to any parties? Traveling? Anything? Baseball game? Something that's interesting to you? Yeah, what are you guys doing this weekend? Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Anyway, but while you guys are doing that, I think I'm going to end it out pretty soon. I think I'm going to close this thing down at 10. I got some lesson stuff to get prepared for, and also I want to get this black and Blackanese thing together for tomorrow too. So also I want to kind of clean up this place. It's pretty clean as usual, but every weekend I like to just get on my hands and knees and wipe the floor down so it has that nice sparkly shine to it. Yeah. To see, checking out a new store to find some beans in Kobe. That's cool. Yeah, I always get my beans from Amazon, but I mean, if you can get it locally, that's even better. Let's see, playing World of Tanks online with my faraway friend. Hey, that's cool. Do your thing. I've never heard of World of Tanks, but there's a whole bunch of games that I have not heard of, so it's cool. Let's see, the missing piece. Just studying and going out with some friends. Hey, it's all good. Have fun. Have fun with your friends. That's the number one thing we can all do. Just have fun. A friend of mine is going to go to Asian Town to see what they got there since I never been here. Oh. So they're going to take you to the Asian Town. Okay. That's pretty cool. That's one thing I miss about Chicago, y'all, is the Chicago Chinatown. I miss that. Chicago Chinatown is dope because it's so diverse. I mean, it's Chinese people, but like there's so much of Chinese culture in there. It's really cool. I really like that. That's good. Yeah, guys. Let's see. We're going on for about 5 more minutes, but yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything to ask me about anything, I guess this will be the time. Whether it's about Japan or China or just me, like a random question about me, that would be cool too. So, yes, cool. Let's see. Yeah, I'm from the States. Oh yeah, cool. I thought so. Let's see. But yeah, I guess it'll be the last 5 minutes just for any questions, whether they are random or whatever. so it's good. Menu, do you? Oh, Manu, I'm sorry, Manu. Do you have to buy beans by Amazon? Here it's very easy to get in stores. The reason I like buying on Amazon is because you can get 3 kilograms of whatever beans you like for what? How much? Like 15 to 20 US dollars, so it's not too bad. So yes, like 3 1 kilo packs of like kidney beans, chickpeas, black eyed peas, whatever kind of beans you're really looking into. You can get a lot of them for pretty cheap for a good price. Let's see. Have you been to New Zealand? I have not been to New Zealand. I've heard that I should go. A few places that I would like to go is possibly New Zealand. I got to do some more research on that. But where else? Of course, Spain, France. Where else I would like to go? Switzerland. I do want to visit Switzerland. Where else am I going to go? I have no idea. But anyway, yeah. All right, guys, want to close down in about 3 minutes. Yeah, so just keep the questions coming, and I will answer them. But and guys, also in the chat, like please put any kind of solutions that you might also have for you know becoming in a better mind state when you do get stressed, whether it's in another country or your own country. Something that you do when you get stressed to help you calm down and get your mind right. So that's also cool. Yeah, so I would say now we're leading on 2 minutes right now because I'm probably going to pass out eventually. But Darky Knight was good. Darky Knight, how you doing? Yeah, man, we're about to close it out. But thank you for joining, though. Thank you for taking time out to join. Thank you very, very, very much. Yeah. What's up, Darky? Oh man. Let's see, crackers. Do you plan on returning back to the U.S. One day for living, or are you going to plan staying overseas? It depends, man. It really depends. You never know what's going to happen. Something could happen to Japan, like a 2011 earthquake, where like foreigners kind of need to leave. I just don't know. I mean, I will never ever rule out the possibility of me going back to the States. And if I do go back to the States, my top places to live in are either one near my family in Chicago. Number two would be I do want to check out Seattle, Washington. Seattle looks pretty chill, like relaxed. And three would might be Washington D.C. Maybe I gotta check that place out too. But yeah, those would be my top 3 choices for living if I went back to the States. But Seattle just looks so nice. Yeah, Seattle looks pretty cool. So that would be nice. Let's see. All right, guys, we'll give it like another minute and a half, and then yeah. Chirac. Yes, it deserves that name, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I don't plan to, but of course, not trying to limit my options in the future. Okay, cool. I gotta say, if you go back to North America, you gotta go here to Toronto. It's like a Japanese enclave. You'll feel like you never left. Oh, really, really, really? Yeah, Chicago's quite crazy right now. It is ridiculous, especially with the last shooting a few weeks ago. Oh man. Good night, Darky Night. Hey, thank you for joining. Thank you for taking time out to join. That means a lot. Thank you very much. Also, guys, if you want to support the Patreon, please do that as well. Very easy. Patreon.com/thisisjoe. And thanks, Darky Knight. Thank you very much. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to close it out very soon, guys. I want to say thank you very much for your time, for joining me here tonight, and tomorrow night it's supposed to be with the girl, and then Sunday also with her. So maybe Sunday night I'll be back. Maybe Sunday night, but definitely Monday. Um, and then yes. Have a good have a good then. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Chaotic Storm and Dark Knight, the moderators. Thank you very much for joining me tonight, joining us tonight. Thank you. Manu, I love your hat. I once had time when I was a child from Almeria in the West Town. Oh, okay. Cool. And thank you for the compliment. I do love this hat too. This hat is so nice. I'm so glad I lost weight. I can finally like look good in this hat now. So it's cool. See ya. All right, Manu. See ya. Good night. Enjoy the weekend. Thank you, Crackers. Thank you. Good night, Joe. Thank you very much. Missing Peace. Thank you. And Darky Knight, much love. Love right back at you. Love right back at you. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. But again, thank you all for joining, and I will see you. If not Sunday, then Monday. Have a wonderful night or morning wherever you guys are, and peace.